Alright, so I got a story for y'all. For those that have been following me, you might know that my work sent me to Illinois for 2 weeks for training. And I knew I was going to need Phenibut to get through it. And I knew when I was there I couldn't do it without Phenibut. And I'm very thankful for Phenibut because if not for Phenibut, it could have never been possible. And it's not like, oh, it's all in my head. It's not like I would have made it through. I might have struggled, but I would have made it through. No, I wouldn't have made it through. I would have came home immediately. I may not have went in the first place. I needed Phenibut to get through it. I really did. And again, I'm thankful because of Phenibut, I was able to get through it, and it's behind me now, and I'm happy for that. I also knew that it might be a problem. 2 weeks on Phenibut, increasing my dose every single day. I knew I might have a price to pay when I got home. And when I was there, I didn't have to train Sunday, so I tried taking the day off on Sunday. Sure enough, I couldn't sleep that night. I had very vivid and intense nightmares. As soon as I would kind of drift off, bam, it was like a super vivid, like horrifying nightmare. They were very different from anything I've experienced before. I also had something similar to like a physical anxiety in my chest when I was trying to sleep. Like when you get winded, it felt like I was winded. Like I got punched in my stomach and it didn't go away for hours. And that sounds horrible, but I've been through the worst of withdrawal. And this wasn't even really that bad. I mean, it was bad, but compared to Suboxone withdrawals, this really wasn't shit. And it ended up passing before the night was over, and I ended up getting. Actually, no, I don't think I got any sleep, but the anxiety, the physical anxiety did pass, and I was all right. Now I only took it for a week straight, so you got to factor that in. Had I been taking it for months, maybe it would be a little bit worse. Which brings me to my next point. I never stopped taking it. I've been taking it every day since I've been to Illinois. It's been over a month now. I just started tapering, and I'm sure it's not going to be a big deal. I'm just going to taper slowly. I started tapering down, and I had a situation come up where I felt like I needed Phenibut again, or I did need Phenibut, and so I upped my dose again. It's not even like I realize I'm going to have to face the demon here soon. I'm going to have to go a few days, and I'm going to have to force myself through some situations that would normally cause me anxiety. I'm going to have to just get through it. I have no other option because I have to get off this stuff, and I have to get off of it. I want to be able to use it in times when I need it and not have to take it every day. It's an amazing drug. I love kratom, but the worst thing in my life, and like really the only bad part of my life right now, is my anxiety. And kratom doesn't really fix that for me or help me with that. A little bit, but not much. Phenibut conquers it, and I've tried every drug, I've tried every prescription, and nothing ever has conquered it until Phenibut. But I want it to work for the rest of my life. I want it to work when I need it. I don't want it to be an everyday thing like it's been, so it's a bridge I'm going to have to cross soon. I'll keep you all updated on how the taper goes, and, if I have any withdrawals, I'll let you know how they go. I'm going to taper slowly, and I think I'm going to be fine, but I never saw this coming when I started taking Phenibut. I've been taking that for months too, but I've always kept it to 2, maybe 3 times a week. On rare occasions, I might take it 4 days in a row, maybe 5, extremely rarely, but I would always stop, and I'd be fine, no withdrawals at all. And I always kept my dose at 2.5 grams. When I was in Illinois taking it every day, my dose got up past 8 grams at once. Right now, it's back down to, it was 3 the other day, And I took 4 the next day, and today I took 5 again. So I got to get my shit under control here. But like I said, I'll let y'all know how it goes. I'm not too worried about it. I think it's going to be fine as long as I taper slowly. I'm in no rush. But yeah, I'll let you guys know how it goes. Like and subscribe if you want to. If not, don't.